Hello everyone, it's me again, Steedoj here, and yes, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero already has even more patch notes available. This is just before the DLC goes live. Guys, remember, if you don't have the Season Pass for Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, make sure it is installed, whether it be on your PC or your consoles. Without further ado, let's get into everything new that we will be seeing in the new update of Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. So, update for Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, changes and adjustments to features and battle systems. They say thank you for playing Sparking Zero. We'll be implementing an update to update the following adjustments on January 20th. And this is the time for placing the Xbox. Maintenance on platforms will last approximately 1 hour. So maintenance will last 1 hour. That doesn't mean that you won't be able to play the game for an hour. It just means that most likely you won't be able to play an online match for like an hour. So that's why. And we also have game mode adjustments. The Legendary Warrior face-off. Yeah, so this is the raid battle thing that they were talking about. This mode where you can face off against an extremely powerful character has been added for a limited time. So this is going to go away after a bit. Hopefully there's going to be rewards in this that allow you to, you know, put more customization on characters and etc, etc. But for now, this will most likely be Cell Max since he is just getting added to the game. So yeah, can't wait to see how that goes. And functionality adjustments. Okay. Episode battle. This story mode. It's now possible to change the difficulty even when using a Dragon Orb. Okay, that's very interesting. And custom battle, more situations, effects, and text that can be added are in custom battles. So yeah, custom battles will have a bit more life pumped into them because we have like new options available. So that's really cool. Player match. So for player matches, a quick match has been changed so that you do not enter a room and instead get immediately matched with an opponent. That's very good because the room system over time for player matches was a bit annoying, a bit tough. We've also added the quick match room search, so that will be the new version of the rooms now. Ranked match, a wait time has been added before matching begins as a penalty based on the number of times you have disconnected. Oh, so if you rage quit too much, there'll be one of those like penalty systems that are in like every other game. Okay, finally, that's pretty good. Oh, let's see, battle setup. Oh, so this is when you're selecting characters. You now see the control explanations when selecting a character. Oh, this should be when you go into control explanations, like when you pause the game. Like in the middle of an offline game, basically, you could see what your character's moves do. Like it tells you the exact percentage boost of stuff like Kaioken. It will tell you exactly what is getting buffed when you use these skills or exactly what the skill does. I think now that will be in the character selector menu as well. So for example, the game will tell you if a move is unblockable before you actually pick the character. Like, I don't know, where you see the moves at the bottom right, that's where it'll tell you. That's very cool. Training. The option guarding after attacks has been added when playing against the CPU. So now a CPU will do the thing where you can test if your attack has a gap in it where they'll be able to just randomly block. So that's pretty nice to know. Battle system adjustments. Okay. Charge attacks, smash attack or rush chain. You will no longer recoil when charging. Oh, while charging when receiving a rush attack or rush key blast from an opponent in sparking mode. Okay. That's cool. Rush attack. It's now harder to mistakenly input a smash attack during a rush attack. I don't think this happens to me. Maybe at all, if not too much, if not at all. But that's a nice change scene regardless, right? Because you don't want people to mess things up. So, Grand Slash. So this is the low kick that like sweeps people off their feet. This one always gets spammed. What did they change with it? Hitting an opponent that is falling from a Grand Slash with another Grand Slash will now cause them to be blown away spinning. So it's going to be harder to loop Grand Slash if you've already used it. Which is good because, goddamn. And Rush Key Blast. You'll no longer be able to form high-speed evasions when being hit. So when you're being hit by Rush Key Blasts, you won't be able to just dash away from the rest of them. I think this is for characters that have Super Armor, because normally Rush Key Blasts do just stun you. So this will probably be for characters who have Super Armor 2 Rush Key Blasts. So that now they won't be able to just dash out to the rest of the damage. Smash Key Blast. You'll now be easier to hit when firing while moving. Oh, this means that Smash Key Blast will connect more onto people? Or, okay, what does this mean? Does this mean it'll be easier to hit someone who's charging a Smash Key Blast while they're moving? Or that it'll be easier to hit someone if they're moving when you're using a Smash Key Blast? Either way, it's nice to see that people will be using Charge Key Blasts more than for just holding people down. So let's see. Perception and super. Oh, this is huge. Perception is really damn annoying. So I can't wait to see this. Perception and super perception. A certain amount of ki will now be consumed upon activation. Okay, that's peak. So that means people can't percept you if they don't have the ki for it anymore, which is really good because you get people who will just spam that the whole fight. After finishing the move, the time until the next activation able to perform has been increased. Hell yeah, so you can't even spam perception. Well, I want to see how big this timer window is. It might be too big, but you won't be able to spam perception anymore, which is really great to hear, because a lot of people don't even block in Sparking Zero, they just use perception. But now there's limits to perception. Super counter. So, super counter. Time between being able to perform an input has been increased after unsuccessfully performing the move. Hell yeah! So if someone goes for a perception and it doesn't work and they mash perception again, the game won't give it to them. Because they'll be like, no, you already tried it. You already tried doing it just now, and it didn't work, so you gotta wait a bit. That's what I've been asking for. That's what we've wanted. That's what we've wanted all along, you know? I've been waiting for this, because people don't even block in Sparking Zero, they just mash perception. So, very nice to hear. This is another one of those super welcome changes that will actually change the game up massively. Just like the Z counter, super counter clash one. I mean, don't get me wrong, we still get Z counter and super clashes, like super counter clashes like over time. But this is one of those ones that makes the game objectively better, so there's no reason to be against it. Speed impact. The timing of being able to perform an input again after a move that finishes has been made later. Okay? And chase change. Damage from giant characters has been reduced when chase changing into them. So, do giant characters do less damage? Or, because chase changing into them would imply chase changing into a giant. So do you do less damage to giants, or is it giants do less damage? I'm gonna assume it's both until the game, because this is obviously an adjustment that's made for Cell Max. So maybe you do less. I'm gonna assume you do less damage to giants, because Cell Max, people barely play giants. I don't think they would reduce that damage again. Impact recovery. When blown away from a lift strike, holding the button down will activate impact recovery once you hit the ground. Oh, thank God. So it's faster to recover from being hit by moves like lifting strike and all those moves that down you on the ground and leave you down for ages. Also, when blown back and spinning, holding the button down will activate impact recovery once you hit the ground. Hell yeah. Thank God. So even the devs know that the recovery time in Sparking Zero can be just so stupid sometimes. The moment you touch the ground, if you're holding any recovery buttons, you'll just get back up right away. This is much better than you hitting the ground and being stuck on the ground and then being at the mercy of a melee super attack. So, hell yeah. Love to see this. And also, we have some skill adjustments here. So, skill adjustments. Overall, automatic avoidance skills. Ooh, like Wild Sense. Okay. So, Afterimage, Wild Sense, etc. The opponent will no longer be able to use these skills when performing a combo and continuing the combo with a rush in. Oh, wait. Well, what does that mean? So, if you... Wait. So, Wild Sense doesn't activate if someone's mid-combo? What does that mean? Does that mean if you're able to get a hit on someone while they're in the middle of a combo, the hit just goes through? Don't get me wrong, that's fine, but that means that the one hit directly after that, the Wild Sense will be back active, so that's still pretty strong if that's the case. Hold on, no, the opponent will no longer be able to use these skills when performing a combo. So if the opponent is using a combo and Wild Sense is up, will it go down for the duration of their combo and then restart when they're not being comboed, or will it just turn off? Is Wild Sense purely a defense skill only now? Where if you get into a combo with someone, it just turns off entirely, and you have to turn it back on again. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if this one makes too much sense to me right now, but I'm glad that either way that Wild Sense is being nerfed, because stuff like Ultra Movement and Ultra Instinct Goku, Wild Sense on Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, stuff like that, other than the fact that the characters have humongous stats, stuff like that is what keeps those characters like God tier. Okay, well, attack damage has been reduced. Kaioken skill count consumed has been reduced only for... Okay, I was going to say. Only for early Goku, Kaioken costs less skill count. So what, does Kaioken cost 1 skill count now? Because it should have, like every other buff skill, it should have got dropped to 2 skill count. And now it should just be 1. Or maybe it's still... Maybe it was 3 before for early Goku, but that wouldn't make sense because it drops to 2 for Super Saiyan Blue Goku. Tada skill count has now been reduced. I don't remember which character had Tada, so I'm not sure. And I'll beat you in 5 seconds. All I need is 5 seconds. Ki is now fully recovered when using the skill. Okay, so they're trying to do something with Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I'm not sure if it's because of the Dokkan 10-year anniversary, but they're definitely trying to do something with this character. Because first they buffed I'll beat you in 5 seconds, and they made it cost less skill count. And now you get full Ki when using it. Meaning you can... Oh my god, man. You can hit someone with a super attack, use I'll beat you in 5 seconds, and then hit them with another super attack right away. Damn, that's crazy. Or you could just use in the middle... You can in the middle of a combo, after like a Grand Slash or a Heavy Smash, you could, a heavy finish, anything, you could just pop up beat in 5 seconds and then use a super attack. They keep buffing the skill. God damn. That's super good to hear. Either way, that is the full patch notes for Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. And again, this is from the Steam page. So, wow. So we got a new game mode, tons of quality of life features, and then also just in general, like a lot of balance adjustments for the game. And a lot of these are small things that add up into big things, and some of them are really big things, like not being able to spam perception anymore. Hell yeah. And then also the nerf of Wild Sense, because that move was plaguing the game. That move was a genuine menace. So, yeah, honestly, perfect place to end the video. And I do hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, please leave a like on the video. Don't forget to subscribe, as it greatly supports the channel, and leave a comment down below as to what you'd like to see next, amigos. And that'll be it. Love you all. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Take care, and peace.